Okay, guys, welcome back to the Easy Talk podcast with the open mic segment, right? Yeah, episode 2. No?
No, this would be like, oh yeah, this would be two.
Yeah, episode 2. And we had to make some arrangements for our good friend Darlene here because she wanted to come in on a day when we don't shoot
On
these.
our off day.
Yeah, on our off day, but it's all good. You know, Darlene's been part of the family for a really long time, so we had to make it work. So, before I already said her name, but introduce yourself, Miss Darlene. Yeah, and tell us about you.
Well, first and foremost, I want to thank you for having me here, even though it was your day off. Thank
Yeah.
you for coming in.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. The taconazo made up for it.
Feel very special right now. As you said, my name is Darlene. I am a current tax preparer. I've been doing it for 4 years.
Okay. I want to know this because I don't know. When did I find out? Like 2 years ago?
That I was doing taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
No.
I thought you were doing something else.
No, it was
Like just
no, it's the
working-
beginning of this tax
Like just
season.
working out and nothing else.
I wish.
So the name of the company that you work for is Takeaway Taxes.
Takeaway Tax is the company.
Takeaway
I'm
Tax.
a franchise. Yes.
Oh, okay,
So,
cool.
Yeah.
One of the main reasons, of course, that I wanted you to come on is because, well, a lot of the people that come on here, I'm very interested in a lot of the things because I don't know anything but cell phones and insurance, and I don't, that's it. So
Right.
I wanted to kind of open my brain and know more about it. So taxes is very important because
Right.
taxes means money.
Money.
Yeah. So everybody likes money and everybody is waiting for tax time. So I want to send all my people to you. You know what I'm saying? But I want you to explain more to us, like how did you start doing taxes? Like tell me, because like I said, I just found out like 2 years ago. I didn't know.
Funny story. So my tax preparer, which
Okay.
is the CEO of Takeaway Tax, she was doing my taxes. I was working at a dental office.
Okay.
'Cause
I know that. I remember that. Yeah.
So I did dentistry for 15 years. And she was the accountant to one of the doctors. So I went to her, she did my taxes, and then later on I started referring people to her and she's like, "Hey, you want to be my brand ambassador?"
Yeah. It's kind of like the same thing you did to me. Yeah. Yeah, because she.
But I wasn't getting paid with you. So yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. You just get everything for free around here. And
No,
Yeah.
yes. I get stuff for free.
Cut. Nah.
I do get stuff for free.
But like I was telling Matt, because Matt didn't know who you were, and I told him Darlene's almost like family around here. Like she's literally walked customers
Well,
into
I
my
met her-
store.
I met her a while back. You came
Yeah.
to get your shoes, I think, right?
Yes.
Yes. She's
That's when I saw her. I was like, oh, it's her. But yeah.
she doesn't always come because she lives so far, but when she does come, she really comes. Like
I
she's
always come.
yeah, she buys everything. Like like her daughters, I've seen them grow up and just so much, And
Yeah.
just real quick on the whole dentistry, is that what it is? Mm-hmm. Do you ever feel like people ever tell you like, hey, they don't want to smile in front of you because you're like looking at their teeth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I am that person as well. Like
Yeah.
even at restaurants, I have to like I'm looking at
Oh
their mouth
God.
and I'm
Oh,
just like,
okay. I thought you were gonna say something else. Like after you finish eating, you're like in the restroom and
No.
yeah, floss. You pull out the
Oh
floss
no,
at
I
the
have
table.
floss and toothbrush in my car.
Okay.
I do. I do
Nice.
carry that.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
So yeah, so that's how I started doing taxes. After X amount of clients that I brought over to my CEO, she was like, "You're good for this. This is you."
I
and
need
I
you.
was like, she's like, "I need you," and I'm like, "No, I cannot do this." And she's like, "Well, I'm not giving you a choice. You're gonna do it." And I was like,
Whoa.
"Ouch." I said, "Okay." So now I like it. I have to
Hell
say,
yeah.
I enjoy it. I'm very familiar with it. I'm planning on going back to school to get my business management degree. I want to
Okay.
become a CPA. So
Oh, okay.
it's
Yeah.
this is what I do now. No more dentistry
At all?
at all.
Oh, so you do this full time?
I do this full time. I do taxes all year long.
That's badass.
Hell yeah. I mean, I don't really have much questions to ask, and I'm only gonna ask what I do know. I kind of want you to tell me more because I don't know nothing about taxes. So I mean, if I were to have that story, and I was on the other side like Darlene, and I was walking into my tax preparer's office, and I'd be like, bro, it's gonna take me 10 years to learn this. Like,
Oh yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, I
I'm
bet.
still learning as I go.
And you got to be very careful too, right? Because you got to make sure that you don't get in trouble or anything like
Correct.
that.
I
Yeah.
don't want to jeopardize myself nor my client.
Okay.
And so yeah, it's a lot. It could be very stressful and very overwhelming, especially during tax season when you have that rush of people trying to come in and get their taxes done. And of course, everybody wants money, 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 and it's like, whoa, I have to ask certain questions because protecting myself and protecting you guys.
And then I bet you get those questions that like some people think it's so easy. They'll be like, "Hey, my cousin got this much and she has a kid, but why did I only get this much
Yeah.
and I have 2 kids and stuff like that?" You know, like
Oh, yes.
what are those called? Are those called dependents? Is that what it is?
Yeah, the dependents.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I don't know anything
I still
about
don't
that.
understand how that works.
Yeah.
I just know the more you have, the more you get back.
Well, and that's the thing. A lot of people just focus on the money. Like, and that was me at one point.
Okay.
Where when I was younger, I was just thinking about, well, what's my refund going to be like?
Yeah.
Oh, $2,000-$3,000. Oh, okay, I'm good. Never understood exactly what a 1040 was, which is
I don't
the
either.
form where everything is broken down to you.
Okay.
You know, so now I'm a little bit more familiar, and I have to educate my clients and let them know, hey, you know, yes, you have one dependent. Yes, your sister might have 2 dependents, but you have to look at your AGI. How much did you make all year? You know, do you have a business? Do you not have a business? Do you track like your mileage? Do you carry your receipts? You know, or do you?
Is that real? Do people still do that, or should we
So
do that?
it shouldn't be. Technically, old school people are still gonna hold on to the receipts. But
My dad did that for a very
yes.
long time.
But now it's more about bank statements. So that's
Okay.
why I encourage my clients and I let them know,
Oh,
hey,
okay.
if you have a business, do everything out of your business account.
Correct.
If you have a debit card or a credit card, you
Yeah,
use
yeah.
that credit card. So at the end of the day, when somebody gets audited or
Yeah, paper trail.
you have paper
Yeah.
trail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, because I didn't know about that. So I remember whenever I was younger, my dad would carry like all the gas receipts and like every time he put up gas, and I'd be like, Dad, these receipts you can't even see them no more. Like, you know,
They're all faded away.
Yeah, they faded away. No, they're still good. They're still good. I need it for this. I need it for that. I never understood none of that. So like everything you were saying right now, like 1040 and all that, I don't know what none of those numbers mean at all.
So next time you do your taxes,
And that's bad because I own a business.
You own a business.
But you want to know something at the same time, you know. I mean, hopefully now that I know, I'll let you help me soon. But my CPA takes care of everything, so and I trust him.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, so I trust him with so much, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, hey,
Yeah, and
do
you
this.
should.
And there's a lot of things that he tells me that I don't want to hear, but I don't care. I only listen to him, you know, when it comes to business. So I have a question, and it's not off subject. I guess it has to do with it, and it might be a stupid question, so don't laugh at me. But do you know about like write-offs? You know what? I want to know what write-offs. What does that mean?
Write-offs are deductions.
Okay, so
So
somebody told me, for instance, and I'm glad I'm bringing this up because this was very recent. I met somebody the other day, similar to the girls from your company, and they told me the same thing. They're like, do you write off all your giveaways and stuff like that? And I was like, no.
Not even that. This whole
No.
entire podcast room.
The whole podcast room, like, do you write it off and stuff like that? Like, I didn't know I can do that. So I guess I need to talk to my CPA. But honestly, I feel like my CPA does it already.
and he probably does.
Because
but
there's been times wherever, like, we did our taxes for 2 years ago, and he's like, hey, I seen you done construction, and I remembered that you told me you done construction, so I took care of that. But then that's it. But I don't know what that means, you know? So I guess, you know, that's what it means, you know? Like, and then, like a car, like, for instance, Doug, that should be a write-off, right? Because it's for the company. You see, like, stuff like that.
you
I
can
don't
write
know.
off like your Doug itself, mileage, everything you put into
Wow.
it. You know,
And how does that work though? Like whenever you say write off, does that mean like that you don't like you get all your money back or what? Like tell me
to an
because
extent. But so what we're doing is working on bringing down your income. So let's just say you made 500K.
I wish. Yes.
100K. And of course, I'm throwing numbers out there. But our
Keep
goal,
throwing them. Me and Matt would be.
you would have
somewhere-
to, obviously, you're
Would be
in
in
debt
Vegas
now.
right now.
You would be in so much debt right now. So, of course, our goal as tax preparers, as a CPA, is to bring that income down to where he could get you out of debt or you could get a
Oh.
little something back. And by doing that, it's writing off the room.
So you wouldn't pay so much taxes at the end of the
Exactly.
year because business owners do pay
Yes,
taxes.
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
A
Cool.
lot more
Cool.
taxes.
Cool. Well, I mean, I think I'm really glad I brought you on here because I get asked a lot of questions every day, and then it's crazy questions. Like I own a cell phone store. I do insurance. I like to play with some old school trucks sometimes, and there's only a certain amount of things that people know that I like. But I'll have people that come up to me and say, "Hey, bro, do you happen to know like a good dentist or something?"
Oh, I could refer you to
Yeah,
someone.
no, I
as
know.
well.
That was just an
I
example.
know.
I'm not really asking, but I'm just saying. But there has been times whenever they ask me for like a dentist, and I'll be like, "A dentist?" Like, as a matter of fact, I do. You know, because so many businesses that I promote, so they'll be like, "He has to know somebody."
Right.
That's why. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm
You're very
glad I
wrong.
brought. I'm glad that I brought you on here because, I mean, I get asked this all the time too. Like, who can help me with my taxes? Or you know, but then I'll get like crazy questions in my inbox and stuff, and be like, "Hey, bro, I need somebody that you know like does taxes that wants to go to jail type thing and get me like $100,000." I'm like, nah, but
It
then
doesn't work that way. There's
Yeah,
always
they're
going to
just
be
joking.
there's going to be
Yeah.
a max. So of
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
I mean,
And then you can but correct me if I'm wrong again. There is two different ways to prepare taxes, right? And that is like your way, which is a good way where you go into detail and you try to get them their maximum, and then there's people that are just like whatever, in and out.
yes.
And I feel like the in and out ones are the ones that like there's like I don't want to say no
I'm
names.
glad you're bringing that up because
yeah.
that brings up something else I was going to mention you. But go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
No,
finish,
tell me.
Finish your
That-
question.
I was done.
Oh, okay. So this is a year of the scammers. Okay.
Okay.
There's been, and I've had a handful of clients that have, I have my sister who promotes me on social media.
Okay.
So
Shout out to your sister.
Yeah, shout out to
Okay.
my sister,
Yeah.
Savannah. So she's constantly tagging me on stuff, and I've had a handful of clients that have came back and have told, like, they reach out to me, hey, you know, I paid my tax repair $800. I paid them $500, and they're ghosting me. It's been a month. I haven't got my taxes
crap.
done. Blah, blah. And I'm like, well, let me see what I can do. So I start working on their stuff, and I push through everything. The moment you push through a tax return,
Yeah.
and it goes through, it was never sent. Because if it has been sent, IRS is going to kick it back to us and say, hey, this file has already been accepted, or it's already been filed with someone else.
So if you can see it, then there's something wrong.
Correct.
Okay.
So this is a year where there's a lot of the scammers are going on where they're just collecting people's money and they're ghosting them. They're not even doing their taxes. And that's why I say, like, it's, for me, it's important.
Where do they find these people at?
I have, in the hood?
Yeah, or like on
Or
social media.
Social media, marketplace. I don't know, but
Marketplace.
it goes back to people that are just focused on how much money they're getting back. That's what they're focused
So
on.
they don't have
So
actual.
the people preparing them promise them, oh, I'll get you this much back.
Yes.
Yes, they actually
okay,
don't.
yeah.
They don't have actual establishments. They don't have that. You see,
And those are the ones that ask for the payment up front.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, they ask for the payment up front, and for me, I do estimates. I do free estimates to all my clients.
oh wow.
You know?
So before you even touch their files,
Yes.
before you do anything, you kind of let them know, or you do let them know, or are you accurate? Like,
I'm not accurate with my fees because
Okay.
I always that's everybody's first question.
Of course.
It's gonna be like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
how much you're gonna charge me? And
Yeah,
I let
yeah.
them know my fees starting with from 300 and can go all the way up.
yeah.
That just depends on what
But
kind
that's
of file.
that's actually that's what they go for. That's what everybody charges. Yeah.
Yeah,
They start at $300
Yeah,
bucks.
start like
Yeah,
at
yeah.
300 bucks. So
But most of the time it comes out of the return.
Yeah.
yes, of course, it comes out of their return, and I always let them know. Send me all your information. I review your documents because we have a secure portal. That's the good thing with Takeaway. We do provide a secure portal where they go on there, they create their account, they log everything in, they answer a few questions for me, and then I review everything. If I have additional questions,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
pick up the phone, I call, I text them like, hey, I need this. So then when I'm done with their estimates, I'll let them know, hey, your refund is $5,000. My fee is $500. Banking fee is this. And I'll let them know, like, would you like for me to process? Oh, yes, most definitely. Go ahead and
course.
process. So they give me the green light, and that's when I push everything through.
But like you were telling me the last time that you came, you're actually gonna do things the right way and find them everything
Yes.
that you can get them. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of
And
course.
that's
There's
the
a lot of
problem with a lot
people-
of people. There's other businesses that have done taxes before. Like I used to send my my family to like another place, and then they figured out after a couple of years, they were like, hey, I like the fact that they gave me in and out real quick, but then after a couple of years, I did it with somebody else, and they were missing a lot. You know, so that's the problem.
Yes,
So
and there's a lot of that going on.
real quick, guys, to everybody that's watching, stay your ass off of Facebook. Stay off of all that, bro. Like, I know everything sounds good, but at the end of the day, it's not going to be good because you're either going to keep your money, like she said, they're going to ghost you, or, you know, you're never going to be able to find them. And not only that, you're going to get in trouble. So, I mean, think about it. If they're using all your real stuff and they have all your info, you know, like social and everything, like,
Right.
come on, bro. Like, you don't play with that. You know, you're sitting at home one day and it comes back to bite you in the butt. And you're like, that person you gave your info to, they actually have a whole credit line and everything under your name now. You know, like, you don't know. You know,
You have no idea,
You got to be real careful. And not only that, like you said, I'm glad you brought that up, but, and this is a little bit off subject, but it's like, there's so much going on now, and it's so many scams going on, you know? Like today alone, I blocked 2 numbers on my phone. I don't even know who they are. Like, have no idea what they're talking about. But it's fake. Nothing but fake stuff. They want you
Yeah.
to click on these links. They want you to do this. The minute you do that, like, they take all the info on your phone. Like, it's just so much, you know? So everybody's got to be careful.
And I get asked a lot. Back to your deductions,
Yeah.
Your write-offs. A lot of people don't know. Like, I had my neighbor that came to me yesterday, and she tells me, she's like, hey, did my taxes. I have to pay back $500 something. And I'm like, why? Excuse me. And she's like, well, because whatever. She gives me her stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, well, did you put medical in there? Did they put, I'm like, you have braces. Did you put your braces in there? Did you put, your son wears glasses. Did y'all write that off as well? And she was
Damn,
like,
that's crazy.
what?
You
And
look
I'm
at
like-
everything. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, you have to look at everything. I'm like, you're able to write off medical, any cosmetic surgeries,
Yeah.
any, like your tollways, your co-pays for your doctor's visits, if you wear glasses, if you have LASIK.
Your clothes.
If your clothes, if
Yeah.
you're able to, if you pay, like the little parking lots when you go to like the doctor visits,
Oh, wow.
parking garages, there you go.
Yeah, yeah.
All that can be written off.
Okay.
You know, so a lot of people are not aware of that. So that's why I like to educate them and let them know, hey, be aware. This is what you can use.
So what happened with her?
Oh,
Were you
she-
able to, she was able to like open it back up or try to see if
Yeah,
maybe.
well, she said, well, I have to wait till it finishes going
Oh,
through.
okay,
So
okay.
once she processes and everything's good, and she's gonna bring it back, and I'm gonna
Oh,
amend
okay,
it,
okay.
which is a correction,
Okay.
and I'll work on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
So takeaway taxes.
Yes,
Takeaway
takeaway
taxes.
tax.
You gotta reach out to my girl. Make sure to get you right. And what were you doing? Like, wow, like the times that it wasn't tax time, because you said you do it all year long. So you still help out with like what? What else do you do? What else do you offer?
Well, this is my first year
Okay.
being away from dentistry. I let
Okay.
dentistry go last year to focus on the business, to grow the business. Because honestly, I was just, my income, I was making more here in 2-3 months doing taxes, what I was doing at the dental office
What?
for a whole year.
Word, man.
So I was like, yeah, no.
Damn.
So
Okay.
I let that go, and right now I am also offering like bookkeeping. I have a couple of businesses that I help with their bookkeeping. I keep them on track. So that's what I'm doing right now. I mean, going back to
So
school.
you can help out my business owners that are watching.
Yes, for sure.
Not only
Most definitely.
you can help out everybody that's watching.
Everybody,
really.
just
Okay.
yeah, everybody in general.
I already got the link from her before she came back here. Like, she's gonna be my.
He's ready. He's
48
ready.
hours,
And I'm gonna tell you something about Darlene, bro. Like, Darlene takes everything very serious. The whole time that I've known you, like, when you say whatever, you know how people say, "Hey, bro, if you ever need anything, I got you. Let me know." But then they really
They
don't.
really don't
They
got
really
you.
don't need. You know, like
Yeah,
they
I
don't.
know,
like,
I know.
like, bro, there's a couple of people that I have like a lot of love for, and you're one of them because, like I said, it takes a lot for you to. Matt's done it before. Matt's literally like, hey, you're at the store right now? Okay, this girl's about to walk in. She's going in there right now. I already told her this and that. Like, many people don't do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
agree.
that's my boy. I got to go. I'll call you back. Bye.
Yeah.
That's it. You've literally walked in here and been like, hey, this girl needs you. Her phone's broken. I got to go to work. Bye. And everything that I post, you repost, like, just so much. Like, people have even thought that you worked here because you won't stop posting my
They
stuff.
won't
You
stop
know what I'm
posting
saying?
your
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. But I mean, it's just I feel like when you're about your stuff, and whenever you were with doing the I don't know how to say it, dentistry,
Dentistry.
like you were into that. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is that you're doing, you take it serious. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
for sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
that's a thing. That's my OCD that kicks in
Yeah.
on me. But yeah, for sure. I mean, you're part of my family. You know the girls since they were little.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
You know, so I'm all about support. And you're genuine. You're very
Yeah.
humble. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
so I'm all about energy. You know,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
if I get good energy from
Yes.
you, I'm gonna be there for you, and I'm
That-
gonna.
that's
you know,
kind of how I am. I can read it.
Yes,
I can
and
read it
I
like
can
the
read
minute.
it and I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
feel it, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's gotten me in trouble in the past as well, where I'm too genuine and I'm too nice, where people can take advantage of me.
Well, I
At
mean,
times.
whenever you are like that, it's nothing good's gonna come from it.
Oh yeah,
Because everybody's
Of
gonna
course.
want to take advantage of you,
Of
and they
course.
are gonna take advantage of you. So yeah,
Of
I mean,
course.
I totally understand.
So and
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I've supported you since day one. I mean,
Yeah, for
said
sure.
Anybody ask me about you, I'm like, easy. People contact me and
Yes,
they're like,
I know.
hey, how much will Easy charge me to fix this screen?
And then you send me the
and
screenshots.
there I am sending it to
yeah,
you.
you send me the screenshots. Yeah, for sure. And I always tell you, like, whenever you post your stuff, like, you know, tag me on it. And then if it's not me reposting it, it's the girls reposting it. But we've got a lot of hits on it. I don't know if you see them. I'm not sure. I don't follow up or anything like that. But, I mean, like I always tell everybody, the people are watching.
Right.
So whenever I post on my stuff and I say, screenshot this, you'll need it later, or thank me later, like, they're going to screenshot it. And those are the people that are going to be like, hey, you know what? Easy posted somebody that did taxes. Let's hit them up. You know what I'm saying? Let's try them out. But, I mean, now they know that they can get a free estimate with you. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? So that's big. In the past, I don't know if you've already talked about this or you didn't call it this, but, again, don't laugh at me. I've heard the phrase deductions. What does that mean?
So deductions is what we discussed about. Like,
So
they're
we did
also
discuss it,
known-
okay.
They're also known as write-offs.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So the same
They're
thing.
also known as write-offs.
Okay. I mean, I want you to like kind of talk to the camera and tell them, don't start, bro. Don't start. Like, I want you to kind of just tell people, don't worry, I'm not going to look at you. I'm going to take a big old chug out of this drink. Tell people, like, why they should do their taxes with you.
I could tell you, yeah.
Hey, you could tell me. That's fine. Yeah, tell me.
What makes your services
Yeah.
different from the rest of them?
From the rest of them. I mean, if you want me to answer for you, I can answer for you. But
I'm gonna answer. Let me
No,
hear.
no,
Let me
no.
hear. Let me hear your
I'm
answer.
real like, man, I mean, you got to, you know.
So what makes me stand out with takeaway tax? For one, I'm bilingual. I speak
Okay.
Spanish,
Okay.
so I'm not just English speaking. I also speak my Spanish. I'm virtual. I'm mobile. I also have an office in downtown.
You're mobile?
Yes.
So
So
mobile
I will
in
go.
what way? Oh,
I'll go to
whoa.
like if you have a business. Like for instance, you
Yes,
say, "Hey,
yes,
Darlene,
yes,
I don't
yes.
have time. Can you come here to the business? I'll come to you."
We're going to need you this year, for sure.
So I don't do that with a lot of people. Only
Yeah.
with people that I feel very comfortable with, because there's some weirdos out there nowadays. So with,
Yeah.
with you, I'll come out here.
Okay.
So I'm virtual. I'm mobile. A lot of my people, they send me text messages. They'll
Okay.
text me and I'll text them like, "Here's my link. I have a secure
Okay.
portal, as I mentioned earlier. I'll have them create an account." And I educate you. More than anything, I like to educate my clients. That is the most important thing to me. And I know there's some people that want to let me know, like, "Hey, well, this person was getting me 18,000. Can you make this happen?" And I'm just like, "Do you want to draw a red flag with the IRS?" Because
No,
that's
you
not, so I'm going to educate them. And I've had
Yes.
some of those clients that came and told me, "Hey, well, this person was getting me 15,600. Can you make it that much?" And I'm like, I can't do that because I'm not going to get myself in trouble. And I don't want you to get in trouble either.
Because then they're going to come back to you.
Yeah, I can
If
lose.
everything's
I get fined.
exactly.
I get fined for this. And I'm not going to get fined.
Man, it's always better to do things the right
way.
the straight way, because
Come back and bite
isn't
you
it come
in the ass
back?
regardless.
And you know what, bro? When you're sitting there and you're stressing for a whole year and you're waiting for the outcome of what's going to happen.
What's going to happen?
The first thing that's going to go through your head is going to be, it wasn't worth it. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Yeah, you're like, it wasn't
Those
worth
khakis.
it. That Vegas trip,
It wasn't worth it.
It really wasn't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I should have just done it the right way. And I mean, I don't know. That leads to a whole nother conversation, I feel like. And like, look at all the stuff happening with like the people with the PPP loans and all that
Yes.
stuff. Dude, do you
Yes.
know how many times I got links during COVID from very reputable people that I know. They were like, easy, you need this. You need this. And guess what? I called my accountant, and I think I asked you too. I don't remember. No, I didn't. I didn't ask you.
You didn't ask
Call
me.
my accountant because I didn't even know you did taxes. And I called my accountant, and he's like, hey, man, do you really need that? And I said, no, but they keep asking me and telling me because of COVID. He goes, you don't need that easy. He goes, that's trouble. He goes, it's going to be trouble later.
So he warned you.
He told me it's going to be trouble later. And he asked me, he goes, we can do it if you want. He goes, but it's not for sure that this and that's not going to happen. So I just left it alone, bro. And I'm glad I did because I know a lot of people that I know personally, they got in trouble.
They're gonna, yeah.
I'm like, man, I don't know. Do things the right way. Do things the right way. Get things done the right way with Darlene.
With me.
Take away taxes.
Yes, girl, Darlene.
And before we close out, tell people how do they reach you? Like social media, everything.
So, number one contact is my cell phone. Okay.
Okay.
It
Do you
is my
wanna-
personal cell phone. Okay.
I don't think you want to put your number out there, right?
Yeah, no, I don't mind.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't mind.
And if you need another number, we'll get you another one.
Yeah.
If you need another phone, we'll get you another one too.
You'll come through for
Yeah.
me.
And if it breaks, we'll fix it.
Yeah, of course. You always do. So my cell phone number is 832-704-1153.
Okay. Okay, guys. So she kind of broke the news for me. I was gonna let y'all know when she was done, but first off, if you need your taxes done, do not hit anybody else unless it's Darlene with Takeaway Tax. And also, her and Takeaway Tax have teamed up with me. We'll be announcing that here real soon. They're going to buy 2 pair of AirPods, and they want to give them away to you guys. So we got a big giveaway coming, and it's going to be real simple. You don't got to do much. All you got to do is follow them, share the post, tag 3 friends, and we're going to let this ride for like 4 days. And somebody can win a pair of AirPods, and I know everybody likes free. And also, remember, the last day to do your taxes is
April 15th.
so hit her up ASAP.
I will be doing extensions as well.
Okay.
Okay.
What does
so
that mean?
An extension is in case you're not ready to file your taxes
Okay.
and you need a little bit more time to gather your information or you're missing documents, etc. Then we file an extension for you, and then it gives
And
you
you have
up, it
how
gives
long?
you up to October. October is
Oh,
whenever,
wow.
yeah, October is whenever IRS completely shuts
I thought you were
down
going to say like
everything.
30 days.
No.
Wow.
They give you to October. And then once October comes around, it's like your extension. We have a final shutdown.
Okay.
And that's whenever IRS completely shuts down to get ready for next tax season.
Okay.
So it gives them time to do their taxes. So I will be doing that. I was also going to say if for your, how do you say it?
Viewers?
Your viewers.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. For your viewers, if they want to contact me, they can send me a text to my
Okay.
number, 832-704-1153.
Mm-hmm.
Send me a text with taxes 2023, and that's going to notify me, letting me know, like, hey, this is coming from today's talk show.
Okay.
Or Easy Talk today.
Yeah.
And
okay.
then I'll know to respond immediately
Okay.
and give them a call and let them know, like, what needs to be done.
Okay. Yeah, so everybody that's watching, guys, we're going to close this out already. If you're getting your taxes done, and you have to get your taxes done, but wherever you're getting them done at, they're not doing it right. So you need to hit up my girl Darlene. She's going to get you like the most that you can get legally
Legally,
on
yes.
your tax returns. And thank you again for coming on. And
Thank you for
everybody
having
hit
me.
her up. Peace out.
Thank you.